At first, says a texter, I thought it would be Matt Edmondson stealing all the light bulbs, because he definitely would be stealing them and making a swift getaway on his scooter. But actually, if it was the money-saving expert, it would be difficult because he's about 4'4", isn't he? And they continue with, unless it was him and Molly who were doing some sort of Power Rangers Megazord. So it would be Molly on Matt's shoulders, maybe with a long coat, wobbling around the corridor, trying to unscrew the light bulb but not quite getting it. It's not unlikely, you know? Just gone 7 o'clock on Radio 1 Breakfast. Let's get some news with Roisin Hasty.
Saudi Arabia admits a journalist was murdered and Lewis Hamilton misses his chance to win the F1 title.
Newsbeat.
There's been a major development this morning in the case of the missing journalist that shocked people across the world. The government of Saudi Arabia now says one of their biggest critics, Jamal Khashoggi, was murdered. Originally, it claimed to know nothing about what happened to him.
There obviously was a tremendous mistake made, and what compounded the mistake was the attempt to try to cover up.
That's their Foreign Minister Adel Al-Jubeir speaking to Fox News in the US. He also claimed the leader of the country knew nothing about what happened. The UK, US, France and Germany are demanding a full explanation.
Newsbeat.
The Prime Minister will tell MPs later that 99% of the deal to quit the EU is agreed. However, the issue of what happens on the border with Ireland after Brexit is still to be agreed. A French teenager has been charged with aggravated violence for pointing a fake gun at his teacher. The 15-year-old, who said it was just a joke, handed himself into police after one of his classmates posted a video of the incident online. A national apology has been given to victims of child sex abuse in Australia. It's after a 5-year inquiry found tens of thousands of children had suffered in organisations such as churches, schools and sports clubs. And Liam Payne was among the pop stars, heaping praise on the teen heroes who were honoured at Radio 1's Teen Awards. He said he thinks it's a difficult time to be a teenager.
There's a lot of pressure on teens, in particular, with all of everything that's going on online at the moment. It's a world we're all slowly getting used to. So, having these amazing people come through that do these wonderful things is, sorely needed right now.
Lewis Hamilton will have to wait a week for another chance to secure his 5th F1 world title. He finished 3rd in the US Grand Prix last night, a few points short of what he needed to bring home the Drivers' Championship.
I wanted to win these last 4 races. You can't win them all, but today is naturally not the greatest, but we still have 3 left to go. So that'll be the goal, is to try and turn around the good performance that we've had and see if we can bring it back to the next race.
The race was won by Ferrari's Kimi Raikkonen, who hadn't crossed the checkered flag first since 2013. Everton scored twice to sneak a dramatic last-minute Premier League win over Crystal Palace. Jordan Pickford saved a penalty too.
As he struck it, I knew it wasn't going to go to my left, so I didn't have to power fully off. I've already committed to the left. But then, like you say, then you've got to try and get your foot up somehow and hold it up there, which I did, and it ended up being a good save.
It's their 3rd win in a row. Palace, meanwhile, are just 2 points above the relegation zone. And in the NFL, the Los Angeles Chargers beat the Tennessee Titans 2019 at Wembley Stadium. It's the second of 3 games being hosted in the UK this season. You weather a dry and sunny day for the southern half of the UK, but blustier and cloudier further north with rain and gales for parts of Scotland. A cooler day for everyone. Radio 1 Newsbeat, it's 3 minutes past 7.
Radio 1 Breakfast
With Greg James.